The following training is brought to you by the Niagara Library System. We serve our member libraries in Niagara, Orleans, and Genesee counties. Come visit us at niagara.org online, and you can also visit niagaramobile.tech for all your technology questions. Thank you. Hello, welcome. I hope you saw the short video about this, kind of like a little commercial, and here we go. Amazon buys Roomba, iRobot, the company. This happened just last week, and Amazon hasn't just bought the maker of robot vacuum cleaners, and this is really, really important. It has acquired a mapping company. Anybody who has any kind of thing that runs around your house, and I have to admit to you, I do have a robot vacuum cleaner. I won't say the brand. It's not this particular brand, but one of my concerns was the fact that, of course, it does come with an app. It is connected to my wireless internet, and it definitely does make a map of the house. So you can put up within the app on for the vacuum cleaner, you can put no-go places and stuff like that. So it's not necessarily a like 100% to the square foot of what your home is, but yeah, I can look on my robot vacuum cleaners app and see a little map of my house, so I know where it's going. Okay, so the question, of course, becomes why is this important? Who gets this information? Where does it go? And for Amazon and Roomba, the iRobot vacuum cleaner, and of course Roomba too, like Q-tip, like Kleenex, Roomba has become kind of the catch-all robot vacuum cleaner. Nobody really says that. They just say, oh, you've got a Roomba. Yeah, it really is. It's a trademarked name. Like people saying, oh, you have a smartphone. People say that more now, a smartphone versus, oh, you have an iPhone. And a lot of times you'd have to clear that up. Is it an iPhone is an Apple product versus a regular smartphone versus, Android? Windows was in the game. At any rate, I'm going off on a rabbit trail. As with Amazon, always, it is all about the data, your data. And they do, the article here does a great job of going into, right here as a matter of fact, a smart home you see really isn't terribly smart. It knows your Philips Hue light bulbs are connected and your television are sitting in your living room because you've told it as much, and it doesn't know exactly where the devices are within the room. Now, the more the companies, it here, zooming in on that, is the company. The more the company knows about any given space, the more tightly the company, can choreograph how it interacts with you. And the smart home is clearly a priority for Amazon. Its Echo smart speakers outsell all of those from rivals Apple and Google. 9.9 million units sold in 3 months, the first quarter here. So that's a lot, all right? But you still can't readily buy the Astro, Amazon's household robot, that was revealed with some fanfare last year, in its very limited quantities. It seems that Amazon, of course, wants to know, from the Ring doorbells to other things, it wants to know what's in your house, where is it, and how can it better interact with you to sell you more stuff. And right here, I'll leave it at this, and so you know, I do these videos so you know, as librarians, when you talk to people, and all we're ever sold on is, oh, it's whiz bang and it's great technology. And I will tell you this, I resisted getting a robot vacuum cleaner in my home for a long time because I didn't want any company to have basically a map of the inside of my house. I really like my robot vacuum cleaner. It's been very good. So with that, I realize, though, that I am giving up that privacy. I have to create an account. You have to download the app. The company does have a map of at least where the robot vacuum cleaner goes in my home. And I know that I had to give up that privacy to get the function of the vacuum cleaner. And I have to say, I am satisfied with that trade-off. What I want you to know is that it is a trade-off, and these trade-offs are not always talked about. So that's what I wanted to get to, of course, and then they do a very good job in the article here. Slightly more terrifying, the maps also represent a wealth of data for marketers. The size of your house is a pretty good proxy for your wealth. A floor covered with toys means you likely have kids. A household without much furniture is a household to which you can maybe try to sell more furniture. All of this is useful intel for a company such as Amazon, which you may have noticed is, of course, in the business of selling stuff. Again, I highlight this so you know. Hopefully these are quick bites of information. Some of this is interesting. And if you have any other ideas, let me know. And hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.